Satnam, hello, welcome to this sacred training, day 8. I'm going to be quick because I'm actually sneaking out of my niece's birthday party to do this. This is my second attempt to do this today because I had some tech issues earlier. Um, so Day 8. This day is all about creating sacred space for your feminine. So, we're going a little bit deep today into the sacredness of you as a power woman, as a high achieving woman, as a mother, as a sister, as a lover, as a daughter. So, in that intention, creating that intention of having a sacred space for you, okay? That is what I want to talk about today. So, if you've been following my work or if you're new, my name is Paula Agudelo and I'm a sacred interior designer. And I'm also, if you don't know, a certified Kundalini yoga teacher. And a lot of the spiritual approach to sacred design that I have included in the system that I work with comes from yogic and Vedic wisdom. And in that wisdom, one of my favorite things of all time is understanding and artfully playing with the energy of the feminine and the energy of the masculine. First of all, I work mainly with women. And as women, we have this amazing capacity to create. We have this beautiful creative energy that lives within us, not necessarily only to create life and have a child and grow a child, but also to create in the world and give birth to so much more, to ideas, to businesses, to environments. We are the leaders. If we tune into that leadership, we are the leaders and the inspiration for our family, for our spouses, for our children, right? We have so many roles that we play and so many hats that we wear. Again, you might be having your own business. You are a high achieving woman. You are a sister. You are a lover. You are a mother. You have all these ample, roles that you play. And so, in that, what I love to talk about in creating sacred space for the feminine is basically the following. So, all of us, whether you're a woman or a man, it's not gender specific, have both feminine energy and masculine energy within us. The feminine energy in us is the part of us that longs for more, yearns for more, desires for more. She loves to bask in beauty, and that's why we're attracted to beautiful things. That's why we love the sunsets and the smells of candles and flowers. And it's not a stereotype thing by any means. It's just that is the biology of the feminine. That is the natural way in which a feminine essence thrives. Okay. And that's just the longing of a feminine heart. So, what I like to really bring into designing a space for you is the masculine energy. Why? Because the masculine energy is that part of us that has structure, leadership, that becomes a container for the energy of the feminine. It's where you feel safe to be who you are. It's where you feel safe to let your guard down and fall apart in grief, fall apart in heartbreak, and in longing, but also fall apart in pleasure. And so I love to see spaces being meticulously designed as a masculine offering to your feminine, instead of us expecting our bosses, our men, our sons, our fathers to take care of us and give us that permission and that structure. What if we cultivated that for ourselves? And sometimes that looks as simple as creating a space where you can retreat to, where you can cry in peace without interruption, where you can journal, where you can use your emotions and your feelings to give as a devotional offering to the universe, to the divine, whatever you want to call that, right? So, why is that so important for us as women? And this is why I absolutely love designing spaces with women, because more than just beautiful spaces, these are sanctuaries where we get to know ourselves deeper. We get to connect to where we have been, where we are, and more importantly, where we are going. But we need to make time and space for that. That is a trait of the masculine within. I commit to doing a spiritual practice of some sort every single day, no matter what. That is the masculine within me. Once I do that and I've created that container, then the energy of my feminine, which is like water, right? And if you think of water, water is beautiful, right? And it's just the most valuable resource. But if it's left untamed and uncontained, it's destructive, right? It floods your house, creates mold, it wrecks everything that it goes through and near it or whatever. So I like to think of the feminine as water and the masculine as a vessel. So imagine that you have a space in your home where you are consistently invited daily to sit with you, sit with your heart, sit with your longing, sit with your mood, with your rage, with your anger, with your love, with your pleasure, with your joy, with whatever it is that you're experiencing in that moment. And then imagine if every area of your home became an invitation for you and everyone in your home to be accepted exactly as they are, to show up exactly as they are. And so that is to me the most beautiful, devotional, and reverent space of holding space for yourself through the physical container of your home. So today I want to invite you to find that spot in your home. Find that one spot in your room. It can be a closet for all I know. It doesn't matter where. And create an inviting space where you can sit, whether you already have a spiritual practice or you're new to a spiritual practice, or just a mindfulness practice in general. This is what I want you to do today, is create a space now, not tomorrow, not when you renovate, not when you have money to buy stuff, not when you go to the store that you want to go to. Today, find things around your house to have a little chair, a little cushion, a little plant, a candle. Maybe find yourself some high quality essential oils, some incense that you enjoy, a poetry book that inspires you, some music, something. Start with whatever you have, but start now. The time to cultivate your connection to yourself is now. More important than ever, we need to be so clear about who we are, what our values are, what we hold as non-negotiable, and what is important for us, so that we can step out in the world and be those leaders at the workplace, in your business, with your children, with your lovers. Stand up for yourself and create those sacred containers now. There's absolutely no reason why you should settle for living in a chaotic home that feels old, outdated, ugly, cluttered, stressful, any of those things that you might be struggling with. There is absolutely no reason or no objection or obstacle to have a sacred space for you to tune into your longing, your deepest heart's desires, and the truth of who you are. So please, your sacred action today, find a corner in your home, in your room, in your closet where you can sit and you can create a space that invites you to have a few minutes. It doesn't have to be an hour or two. It can be 3 minutes. It can be 11 minutes. It can be 1 minute for all I care. But do it every single day and see how your life changes doing that. Sat down. I'll see you tomorrow.